The reasons for that, I can't remember if I said this last week. I think the Baker Mayfield hype. I love Baker Mayfield. I'm a big Baker Mayfield fan, but so far this season, he's been pretty good. He's been dealing with a lot of injuries. And if any of you know Baker Mayfield, he can be very streaky sometimes. He have a very hot streak where he's just kind of like slinging it back and forth. And then, because he's slinging it back and forth all the time, there's a pick or two there. Sometimes a little bit reckless plays. So he's like you kind of take he's double-edged sword in that sense. And then Mike Evans, you got back, which was huge for them. I picked him up off the waiver wire last week just to stash him, and I'm probably going to use him this week. Ended up scoring 19 points, I believe. He had 5 or 6 receptions, I think close to over 100 yards or close to it. No touchdowns. And he looked pretty good. Had one scary fall, but he should be okay. The offense looked good. The biggest issue I had with the Bucs is their defense. I've had a lot of defensive injuries, and I've kind of seen that. In Atlanta, being able to run the ball, Bijan had a great game. I was playing against a guy who had Bijan, and he scored like almost 30 points, 29 points, I think. And he just kind of went off, did his thing he normally does, gets big breakaway runs, scored a touchdown. And of course, he's always deadly in the passing game as well. And even without Drake London, Kirk Cousins had a pretty good game. He didn't throw any picks and was able to set it up for a last-second, I believe, touchdown or field goal to win the game. And that's not good news for the Bucs, with that loss, Carolina has the tiebreaker over them, I believe. But then Carolina ended up losing against the Saints. So that division's kind of obviously the worst division in the NFC by far. But now the Bucs are back on top, I believe, with Carolina's loss. But yeah, like I said, Bucs, a little bit volatile, and honestly, this Atlanta team, very poor coaching for the most of the season, but they kind of got the best of it this week. And their defensive front, they sacked Baker Mayfield.